Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time coming, thank you so much. We're going to do a pick a card reading here for you about your situationship. Over the years, I have been doing readings for people. This is a common theme, dealing with a situationship. Okay, it's a relationship with someone who is hot and cold, up and down, back and forth. They come, they go, circle back around to you after a certain amount of time. And really, it kind of just starts and stops. It goes nowhere. There's some commitment. They leave you confused. Um, but they're always in your energy though, and they're stuck there, kinda. So it's sort of difficult to move past it when you're not really sure if they're going to come, stay, commit eventually, because there is love there. So we want to go ahead and ask Spirit, what is the likelihood of this situationship ever becoming something very solid, real, and a person to grow old with? Okay, because it does happen. We have 4 different selections. I have the Gaia Oracle. I chose a few for you guys to take a look at here. But before we do that, I have to thank our sponsor, Psychic Source, for sponsoring today's video. They have a great deal going on over there, and you can get a 40-minute reading for $19.80. It's a huge discount of like over 200 bucks. I myself got one. I enjoyed the reading. It was good. I probably will go back and get another one. I have to tell you, I don't typically get readings. Being psychic and all. I just don't, but I did to check it out for you guys before I offered it to you, just so you know, and I can feel comfortable doing that and offering it to you guys. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I have been working with psychic sites for quite a long time, being an advisor on the sites, so I'm familiar with how they roll. And I've never seen a site that will actually give a portion of your reading fee to a charity of your choice. You get to choose between 3 different ones. One is for children, there's one for pets, and there's also one for survivors as well. So I really found that special, and so that's why I feel comfortable offering that to you, and the site to you. Psychic Source has been around for 35 years. They're doing something right, and like I said, I got that reading and it was really good. So you can do the chat, or you can do an actual telephone call or a video call. So they give you that choice as well. So thank you, Psychic Source, for sponsoring today's reading. And so now we are going to go ahead and choose for this reading between you and I, this general reading, of course, between the Remembrance, Rising Above, Thinking of You, Sacred Journey. Okay, and I did pair them up with some crystals. The Remembrance card, I'll bring it up so you guys can see, and I think you guys can actually see pretty good, but still. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. It happens with situationships for definite. The number 21 is at the top. That might mean something for you. This is the Labradorite. The Labradorite, it promotes psychic ability. I don't know if you can see it. Can't wait to get a stone saw, so I can shape them up and make some stuff with my rough stones here. And then we have the black tourmaline. Beautiful. Number 11 for the Rising Above, clarity, freedom, and solution. Thinking of You, a loving thought, serendipity. 29 is at the top with the rose quartz. Have you been getting signs? Little serendipitous moments. Oftentimes it's license plates. You'll see initials on license plates. I've noticed that along the way. Then we have the psychic, Blooper. The psycho journey. Yeah, the sacred journey. Life cycles, family, and transformation with the green fluorite. Sort of looks like ocean glass, doesn't it? And then that's the number 22 at the top. It might, again, mean something for you. So you can pause if you'd like, and then you can chapter through to your reading. If you have more than one person you're inquiring about, I just recommend choosing two different. Or if you are sort of like, oh, can't make a decision on which one, listen to them both. There will probably be something in each for you. And I got to remind you, it's a general reading. It's, the whole entire thing probably won't hit with you, but most of it, I hope it does. And I also need to and want to thank my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Great gratitude to you. Okay. Thank you for hitting the like button as well and the notifications too. Okay. Here we go. I will see you in your reading. Welcome. Number 1, the labradorite. Yeah, you can see it better here. The shine looks sort of like an oil slick in a way. You chose Remembrance. She's tied up with those weeds, right? She came crashing in. Lost at sea, right? Something's resurfacing for you. Old feelings, emotions. It's probably because you have someone else that may have been piquing your interest lately. I do get that sense. And yeah, so it's tough, right? Crashing over the waves of emotion, not really knowing what, is this person ever going to resurface? Is it going to stick this time? How long can this person really keep me hanging like this for? Do they not have a clue in their head? Is there no heart here? Look at this. The whale's energy shows up. So this is an old soul energy of this whale. Okay. And of course, the ocean, right? Little, yeah. Same there. And that energy at the top is the alchemical symbol for water. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy going on here. Just really drawn to the barnacles on that on the whale. Takes a long time to create those. Tells me that this person's been around for a really long time and they're smart, right? This person's not stupid. This person and you have this way of speaking to one another also. There's some sort of an unsaid knowing here. It's almost like, yeah, this is what we do. That's their end. The raccoon. That's earth energy. I come and I go. And I come. It's like that Maroon 5 song. I don't know the name of it. Crap. I wish I did. Yep. So this it's kind of like they've gotten into that role. It's like, well, this is what we do, When I come through, I need a girl like you. And then they'll take off for a little bit of time, and then they'll circle back around. Even if it's like a week or two. But nothing, it doesn't progress. I think that it does a little bit, but only to a certain point. Because this person does understand that you wanted to go further. You're not okay with, being caught up in these weeds and not moving along here. I don't think that you're out dating others. This is your person. They keep you on the back burner, my friend. And I'm never going to tell you what to do. Of course I'm not. Because that's not something anybody should do. Really. Let's see. I mean, how do they feel about you? After all this time, there must be some emotion here. There is emotion with that whale's energy. We've got the World card. So again, they are aware of their cycling. Okay? They know they're doing it. They're doing it on purpose. I get the sense that they could be just commitment phobic. I don't care if they're with another person or previously married. They're commitment phobic with you for some strange reason. They don't even know, really. I think, you know, that's probably part of what's going through their head. Like I've had girlfriends, whatever, but what is it about this connection why does it only go so far? We've got the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the 5 of Cups here. They can work well with you. That's the problem. This is a good match. And they do regret. They have a lot of regret, this person. They bury their emotion. Every time it surfaces, the love, the thoughts of, hey, we can really do this, right? And I can really commit to this connection. They bury it. They bury it. Hold on, please. There's something about this connection that's very, very intense. So if you notice that they do go off with other people, look at the quality of these other people. Okay? I'm hearing easily impressed. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. I mean, maybe you work with this person or you have worked with this person. They've thought about making this work with you. They've thought about it. That's why they keep cycling back around to you as well, because they have emotion that resurfaces as well. This is, I don't want to get creepy on you, but it's almost like your family. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't... So if you broke up, you're always gonna be there anyways. You know what I mean? It's, well, maybe they're tied into your family. Whoa, baby. Did you just see that? These things just exploded. Ugh, good gravy. I don't always take them like this, but hey, they popped out for a reason. And look, I mean, okay, fine. So we've got the Page of Cups here. But I feel like we've had the Page of Cups before in this situation. You know, again, we're going to start over, right? We're going to have an apology. We're going to talk about emotions a little bit. And then we're going to pull way back. Oh, okay. Two of Cups. Oop. Two of Swords, Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups in the world. Yeah, see, they came out like that for a reason. So, yeah. Look, I feel like this situation does get to a spot where you at least can see eye to eye. Okay, there is a choice that's coming in for you at this particular point in time. There's something about this person they don't quite want to reveal to you. There's something about them. Oh, I know everything about them. Well, maybe there's something here that they're hiding. They're hiding something because they're afraid that if you find out about it, that you're gonna, it will give you the ick. Okay? It'll give you the ick. It could have something to do with, I don't know, maybe it's their sexuality. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what could give you the ick with this person. I mean, with my person, nothing. So I don't know. It's within them. It's what they're thinking. They're embarrassed by something, you know? Are they jobless right now, or are they not stable? If you haven't talked to this person in a while and you're on one of those cycles where there's crickets, you're going to hear from them, and you probably can feel that energy surfacing up for you, and and you're right. Okay, so you need to trust your intuition here. um I want to get more into what is it they're going to say, because we do have the apology. We have the energy of opening up emotionally. Um, we do have the card of union here. They're going to talk about regretting not being in union with you. Are they in their mid 50s, or are they 50 years old? Thinking about, oh, when I'm 53 years old, I'm going to then be with you forever. I need to sow my sow my wild oats. So then the Five of Cups again, with the World again. Something they needed to put something into balance here. They were so stubborn about something. Now, it could be that maybe if they have kids with someone else, they're like, well, we have to wait until, Sally is 18 and JoJo is, 25 before I can go be with you. This ain't never gonna be over, guys. Unless you decide. So you've got this Two of Swords, and that's the choice, right? This is your choice. And I do think they reveal something to you. And that is what we're going to find out about right now. We're going to use some Osho Zen on their ass, okay? We'll get right to it. All right, what is this all about? What is it that they are keeping in the dark from my friends here? What is it? Or had venereal warts when I was 25 years. You know what I mean? It's just, it feels kind of, I don't know, something you can definitely get past, but they, going with the flow. Are you kidding me right now? Page of water. Yeah, I mean, it is too. Like I was saying, it's like, okay, this is just what we do. Peanut butter and jelly, hey, sometimes fluff. That's the thing. They know you're not cool with it. They know. A new vision. Thank you. New vision. Good. So they're seeing things a lot differently here. Maybe they hit that magic 53, right? New vision. Why is Harry Potter coming through? Like, what? The Sorcerer's Stone, I just heard. Are they a nerd? No, that would definitely not keep you. Well, I like that they're seeing things differently. The rebel and creativity. Ah, okay. Has to do with their mother. Creativity and the rebel. They're breaking the chains that bind. Because there's something to do with their mother. I think there has something to do with their mother. Um, could be core programming. Their mother has a problem with you. Family, maybe. Not for everyone. Uh, maybe you remind them too much of their mother. Religion, perhaps even. They have to break some sort of a chain that's been holding them back from you specifically. You have to, excuse me, you have to outlive something that you've done maybe in your youth. You've got some sort of stigmata on you or whatever you call it. Some sort of a stain on your name somehow here. And you had to you had to outlive it. I don't know, maybe did you have a kid at 17 or something like that, or or maybe you overcame something. It could be a shit ton of stuff. It could be anything. People are always going to judge, and they have no right to do so. But it's affecting this situationship. Or maybe you were friends with this person's sister, or even friends with their mother. I mean, I don't know. Could be a lot of different things. But they held something against you. That's what this part of this is. But I feel like you might know what it is already, and they think that you don't know what it is. But you do. And I do think that you get talked to about it. You go into the principal's office. You go into the principal's office. I don't want to show you this bottom card, but I'm going to anyways. Slow down, slowing down. Everybody loves that. Slow down. Well, how slow do you want to go? And I think that you could be as slow as you want it to be, as long as you know where the finish line is, right? Are we heading toward a commitment, or are you going to run off and be with someone else again? Or are you going to stick me, instead of the back burner, in the back of the refrigerator? They regret not having told you something else too. It's like right there. Is it that they love you? Is that what it is? Okay, what is it? Anything more? I have to keep in mind these are general readings. If you want to get a private reading with me, you can email me. It's in the description, my email address. Take advantage of that psychic source deal. I mean, $20 for a 40-minute reading, that's damn good. But you have to go through my link, though. That's the only thing. Queen of Wands. Oh, you were too smart for them? I think I said that, right? Look at the other people that they go with and sort of commit to, take out on dates and be nice to and open doors for, you know what I mean? Because you're coming off as this Queen of Swords, independent, intellectual, you know, seemingly have, that aloofness, not aloofness, but the cold heart, and that's a bunch of bullshit. You know that very well, especially if you are Queen. Oh, did I say Queen of Swords? Why did I say Queen of Swords? I'm looking right at it. It's the Queen of Wands. Someone's screaming, "It's the Queen of Wands, Amy!" Wait a minute here. Okay. You come off as this Queen of Swords, but you're really Queen of Wands. Ooh. Okay. They think you're being tricksy. Oh. Well, maybe, you can be real with yourself. Are you better than average looking? I mean, just get real, right? You're not plain, okay? I wouldn't say you were a plain Jane type. Um, Maybe you think you are, but this person says no. Exotic looking, maybe. You have a lot of people that would like to be with you, and it intimidates them. Oh, don't ever meet your superheroes, remember? Do you ever hear that? You've got this person built up in a certain way, and they know that, and they're not sure if they can live up to that. They don't want to disappoint you by letting you know, I'm just a regular guy. Four of Cups. Yeah, so what do? Four of Cups. They just, keep you off on the side, and then they enjoy you in pieces when they can. If they get too close to you, say they spend an entire month with you, and they start noticing things like, people are looking at you and you're getting attention, and this person, maybe they're crazy jealous. Eight of Pentacles again. Is it what you do for work? I don't know what you do for work. Do you have an OnlyFans? I don't know. Do you sell pencils on the sidewalk? Who knows? I'm sure you're not baking pies. Maybe you are doing that. If you are, good. Congratulations. Are you a reader? That would put a chink in anyone's chain, right? Queen of Wands. Well, they find you so very, very, very irresistibly hot. They're worried about your beauty for some fucked up reason. Hold on, somebody fell on the floor. Hold on. Well, back around. Six of Cups. These are cute little cards. The Six of Cups. Yeah, I mean, it's a return of somebody from your past. Hold on, please. So, I just feel like they're going to meld together with you now, though. This is a melding. They just have to open up the yap and be vulnerable to let you know, hey, this is, how I feel. We're just going to have to trap you in the basement. You're gonna have to shave your hair off, and I'm joking. Okay. Also, letting you know, if you get a private reading with me, I'm still me, and I take my readings very seriously. But over here on the tubes, I can be a little lighthearted. You know, um, with this person here, I just get the sense that you have such a great deal of love for them, and even though you are a hot commodity, okay, you do get a lot of attention. I want to say you're not taking everybody up on their offer, though. And it's not your fault that you have that high vibrational divine feminine um energy. you know if you're here with me, it's the same thing. Like attracts like. Okay, so I get that. And you maybe have a lot of male friends as well, and it puts them off. But you're not a hoe. Or maybe you are one. If you are, well, that's your business. But you know what I mean. You only have eyes for this person, and they should be happy about that. They win the effing prize. Everybody, what's that song? Everybody wants her. I'm not trying to blow sunshine up your ass. It's what I'm getting here. The light bulb goes off eventually for this person. The judgment here. Too much time has gone by, guys. That's what I'm getting. Old barnacle beak over here. It's like, you're not going to want them after a while. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm sick and I'm tired. I know, good luck, right? You're always going to love this person. I can feel it. It's almost like they could do nothing wrong. Even if they had barnacles growing off of every orifice. It's okay, darling. We'll just give you a nice salt bath. It's a very sweet energy. And they are just so stubborn. If they saw you with another person, they probably would have a stroke. The Tower, yeah, stroke time. There's your bath. Doesn't it look like it's in a pool of water? The Tower. Crack. There's a crack in it. This person's gonna crack. They're gonna open up to you. This person can trust you, though. I think that you hold this some secret, or some secrets. You hold secrets. You're a secret holder. Kind of like me, a secret holder. You know how many people's secrets I hold? It's like, come on, trolls. I hold your secrets. But anyway, you know, you do. You're very trustworthy. This person can't even find a reason to not be with you other than the fact that you're extraordinarily beautiful on the inside and the outside. Maybe they've just heard so much, that stupid locker room bullshit talk. Oh, yeah, I had her. You know? Well, if they were smart enough, they would be asking for identifying marks. What tattoo does it, you know what I mean? Where's the secret mole? Look at that. The death card. The light at the end of the tunnel. Someone's seeing the light here. Okay? I do feel like they think about their mortality as well. I do. Unless they've been visited by someone on the other side. One of their relatives has crossed over. Oh, well, I gotta show you. I gotta show you. The devil's energy. Maybe they realize that the dark is trying to keep you guys from one another because it is such a strong spiritual connection between two people. If you guys get together, you're going to be able to do great things for the world, maybe. Or You see what I mean? Like, you make this person better and they make you better. So whatever you're doing, you know, like for a job or even a hobby or whatever, like, are you saving animals on the weekends? You know, if you get together, it just gives you that much more energy, you know, to just make your aura just brighter. Because I'm getting, and I'm looking at the light bulb with the Judgment. I'm looking at the creativity card, the new vision card, and even with the oracle card, the glow that's coming off of it, it just feels brighter, and it can be very, very intense. So maybe this person wasn't ready to come out of the shadow quite yet, that raccoon energy. Maybe they stayed in the cave for such a long period of time, and you come along and you shine this light in their face that's so bright that it hurts their eyes, and they have to go back in for a little bit. You ever think about that one? Because that is kind of what I'm getting here. Mm-hmm. It, I mean, it's like we're gonna talk about love. I mean, this is love is the strongest energy, right? But yeah, it's love, but it's also a word that escapes me right now. It really does. It's like, yeah, no kidding, there's love. Of course there's love. Do we even need to talk about it? You know what I mean? Yeah, there's love. There's been love for lifetimes after lifetimes, 63 years of lifetimes, maybe. And I want to point out numbers for some strange reason, too. We got number 20, we have 8, we have 6, we have 13, and we have 16. On the 21 up there as well. All the fixed signs. Of course, we want to talk about stubbornness, right? We have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. I mean, this is Aquarian, this is Taurus, right? This is all the 4 fixed. So, it doesn't really have to put, you know what I mean. You don't have to put zodiac signs on them. You know who we're talking about. Wow. I don't think it's over by any shot. Just got to get this person to open up to you. There needs to be more dialogue here instead of just dolphin squeaks and whale talk. Probably at that point where you don't even need to speak. Just looking at one another, and you know, it's like, oh, I know. Turn off the light. So, if you're still listening to me, and I hope you are, yes, please hit the subscribe button for me, please. It is free. I'm not begging, but it does help the channel, and that's why we're here. It allows me to do these free readings for you, okay? And if you want to get a private one, you can email me or go over to Psychic Source, get that deal that I arranged. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Bye. All right, welcome, the Black Tourmaline, number 11, the Rising Above, with our white dove here. Clarity, freedom, and solution. Is it over? You know, I can't tell you what to do, but we can see what the potential outcome of this is going to be, okay? Okay, so didn't mention it before, but if you want a private reading, my email is in the description. You can email me and I will instruct you on how to do that. Also, yeah, you can go over to the Psychic Source deal I got going for you there too, if you want one immediately. Okay, here we go. Of course, we're going to start off with our little animal spirits and see what we got going on here for this situationship. Well, well, well. Birds, birds, birds. Bird is the word. Nightingale and the owl, and I'm going to show you just because we've got the moth at the bottom, and the moth has wanted to show up quite a bit recently in our readings here. Well, they observe you, of course. Hold on here. They're about to say something to you. Does this person sing? I think this person sings. I want to say lullabies and what the hell? Is there a poet or something? They're going to write you an actual letter of some sort. They freed themselves from somebody or something. But they're a free bird. Who sings free bird? Leonard Skinner. It's kind of like their way not to be committal. Ace of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. Well, they're going to tell you all about it, huh? They're excited. This person is excited to be freed from something. And it's not you. I don't think they're going to free themselves from you. But you never know here. Hold on. They couldn't make it. They couldn't make something work. Yeah, we do have that fire stick there, guys. I'm not talking about their fire stick. Or maybe that could be... I haven't seen you so long because the blue pill guy hasn't been around. Page of Cups. I think they're slowing down. It's like they're slowing down. Well, maybe they were just a big old hoe before. I mean, they didn't really want to commit. They're just like a serial cheater or something. If they say they married, where they married or something like that, they just cheated. They just like all over everyone. But I don't think that's the case at this particular point in time. We've got the sun here. It's Leo energy. Well, you know, if you know Leos, you know. No shooting me in the comments section. The sun. Yeah, there's a rebirthing of some sort. There's a free... they're free. I know, I keep saying it, but they're excited to be free from something or someone. They couldn't stop thinking about it. Eight of Swords for a long time. It's like they were... I mean, you could argue the point nobody's ever stuck somewhere, but I think this person isn't one that's going to be like, oh, fuck you, I'm out of here. You and your gaggle of kids can go suck a big one. You know what I mean? I don't... It's like they're very dutiful. Like, oh, I had to stay. I'm self-punishing. I can only see you on the weekends. Oh goodness, yeah. Look at the World and the Five of Cups, and they're kicking themselves. It's like they like to beat themselves up. This one here, okay. It's all my fault. Eeyore, you know, the sad horse. Five of Cups, the World. But there is a change going on here. There's a huge change going on here. And they're sad about it, but at the same time, they're excited about it. This person has emotional issues up and down and all around. They like to blame themselves, and they probably should. Yeah, because they wait around for other people to make the moves. you know. What do you want to do? Oh no, what do you want to do? You know, one of those types. I have to make that better. Alrighty then, let's see what else we got going on here. I'll break out some Oshos then. They're gonna make a difference. I just smelled powder. Yeah, like baby powder. A whiff of baby powder just went through. The master. Yep, they let everybody just lead the way. They kind of just sit back and observe. They really want to go to the party, but they're not going to say that they'll wait to be invited. If they're not invited, they'll sit around and feel sad about it. Oh, I never knew you wanted me to be with you in that way. Well, I told you every time. Pillow talk wasn't, enough for you, buddy. Politics, they're playing games, or they were playing games. Wearing a mask. I don't know, man. You can kind of cure someone of this shit, I think, as they grow older, but this person can just, this is master manipulator. But they're gaining clarity here why? Because they're growing older and they can see now that they have wasted the best years of their gravity. Yeah, I don't look at the adventure card. So they are excited for this new adventure, like I said. They're feeling sort of like a child inside. Like, oh, I can have a redo. Now, that's what they want with you. Can we have a redo? I'm not going to be a schmuck anymore. I'm not going to wear a mask. They were definitely doing that. They were definitely wearing a mask here. They've got some sort of that rebirth and the adventure card, right? The world. They were shown something. Haha. Beyond illusion. Look at this. Beyond illusion. Huge transformation happened. There was a huge light shown to them. Something or someone came to them and was like, why are you being this? Why are you, wearing the mask of the politics? Why are you being the cog in the machine? The exhaustion card. They're working themselves half to death for what? They're not happy. This person is choosing to sing. They're choosing to be happy. Maybe they just took a good long look in the mirror and was like, oh. I must change. I'm working half a day for a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread. And I'm not happy. Awareness. Yeah. Awareness. Oh no, my camera's gonna die from the battery. Hold on a second. Show you the awareness card. And I gotta plug in. Oh no. Alright, so I'm plugged in now. Good. So yeah, I mean, just everything I said, right? They have to heal that inner child. Or they've been doing that, got to a spot where it's like, okay, inner child's healed, now let's heal the inner teenager. I would never give up on, I wouldn't give up on this person. No, I wouldn't. I would at least speak with them. There is huge change here, and you have to definitely just weigh it out, right? Is this person worth it? Do you want to trust? But if you do, then you have to just let go with it all, right? You can't hang on to one side or the other. You just either go for it or you do not. I had somebody who was like, well, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? This was a private, right? It's like, well, you're married too. You know, both people married, but the one person wants the other one to divorce. And it's like, well, then what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's like, well, then I will leave. But it kind of creates that, you know what I mean? Like, no, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go. You know, this person's going no matter what. They're sick of this. They're sick of wearing the mask. And that ugly face, right? The jealousy, too. How can you be jealous? Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, hey? Well, yeah, I mean, it talks about going from calm, you know, I was going to say crusty water. Okay. To, you know, to nice, calm, peaceful existence. Rough, crusty water. And then the Three of Pentacles, right? Let's work this out. Can we work this out? Are we on the same page here? Yep. There's somebody who's set in their ways, by the way, too. I feel like that could be a little bit of an issue. Someone thinking about that. The Eight of Wands. Cool. It's forward movement, right? It's communication. It's forward movement. It's, you know, just jumping up and going like that child. This child doesn't know what's on the other side. But they're going for it anyways because they have to. They have to see. They don't want to live like the sad Eeyore horse anymore. They want to sing like the nightingale over there. And be happy. Now, whether that's with you or if it's not with you, that's what this person's going to do. And I think that, excuse me, this definitely turns into something more committed if you want it to. Yeah, they gain some clarity here because you only stay around for so long. There's no sense of holding back forever. We've got the Judgment here. The light bulb went off. I love the Judgment card in this deck of cards. The light bulb, yeah. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. It's time. You know? We go from the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles. Holding back, right? So, well, they could probably saving money. It's falling on top of our politics card. So they could be stowing away some money in their little coffee can in the backyard so they can make their great escape. Wouldn't that be funny? Do they even have payphones anymore? They call you from a payphone from down the street. Hey, psst, guess what? I ran away. I'm outside. Let's go. Let's heal our inner teenager and have a road trip to Vegas, baby. It's sweet. I love it. I know some people are going to be unhappy, but whatever. Their whole life's probably unhappy. This person definitely is not interested to do this any longer. For what? Like I said, for freaking what? Maybe they're even getting sick from having to work so much. Anyways, I don't think it's done. I don't think it's over. I don't think you should lose hope. And yeah, I think you can turn it into something that's more committed. You can see the future, where the hell it's going. But communication is the key here. Same thing with the first one. Someone has to ask and talk about the tough questions. You know? Someone has to start it up. So it's either going to be you or them. And from what I'm seeing here, it more than likely will be them. They'll start it off and then you just have to continue it. Okay? Let me know how it goes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. And if it did and you enjoy this channel and my readings, please hit the subscribe. It is free to do. It's right there, that little S. You can see it. Same color as the tablecloth. And hit the like on the way out as well. It allows me to keep doing these readings for you. All right. And yeah, email me if you have any questions about getting a private with me. Okay. Bye, guys. If you chose the third one, the rose quartz, this is your read. Thinking of you. A loving thought and serendipity. Lots of that going around lately. I feel like a lot of little serendipitous moments, little things. Let me adjust the camera. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the situationship and see the most likely outcome is how they're feeling about it. If they're cool with keeping it the way it is or not. You know, I'm sure you're not. Stop it, Jack. He keeps picking at things like the carpet when he has a scratchy post. He just likes to be a bad boy. Probably like your person. Just wants to be a bad boy. And scratch his itch. Okay, here we go. Oh, animal spirit. And number 29 is like shooting me in the head. My face there. The whale again. That came out on the first one too. Same spot as well. Let's see. Are the barnacles jumping out at me? Well, it's an old soul energy. It's very lethargic. It's very much something surfacing. Yeah, this person's surfacing back up to the top again. If you haven't seen this person for a little bit, maybe they're getting chased by a shark. If that's even a thing. I don't even think that's a thing. Wouldn't the whale kick the shark's ass? I don't know. Alright. So you can't push this person. If you tried to push this person, you're going to get someone who sticks their feet straight in the mud. That's what's going to end up happening. Oh, we've got the stingray. And also the swan. Okay. Yeah. This person's like, chill out. You know? Isn't there that stupid song now? Calm down, calm down, calm down. That's the only lyric in the song, I feel like. Calm down, calm. It's like, I do not want to calm down. I want you to resurface and be one. Build. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, so yeah, you got the situation where you're both coming in. Well, actually, all of these are water. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces situation. All right, yeah, your person, they definitely have emotion. It's definitely deep, and they're definitely, I wouldn't call it lazy, but it's more like so easy going. You know what I mean? You ever meet someone like that? It's like they're so chilled out. It's like, man, what are you taking? Give me some. Yeah, they feel like you need to calm down. I'm sorry, say it like that, but they do. They feel like you need to gain some balance, that you need to chill, that you no shooting the messengers, okay? Yeah, messengers, because there's more than one. We've got the Eight of Cups, we got the Two of Cups here. Okay, so your person kind of turned their back on you, in a way, I want to say. But they did. They left these broken damn cups, didn't they? They left all the broken cups. Don't worry, there's two extras sitting here. You know, calm down, calm down. Just calm down. Chill out. We'll get together at some point. You know? Yeah, it's very lackadaisical here. That Swan's energy is, that's soulmate energy right there. Okay? That's soulmate energy. Oh, we've got time. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Could you imagine if they came to you and said that? My darling, no worries. We've got Seven of Pentacles time. We're working on it. We're planting the seeds to grow these beautiful roses. I'm not going in. Do we need to put a label on it? Do we need to really do that? Yeah, this person has a lot of, I think this person has a great deal of love for you. They just think in a very strange way. Well, not strange even. I gotta take that back. Because I don't think it's strange. It's just extremely chilled out. Like, they just smoked like half an ounce of pot. Good pot, too. Four of swords there. Yeah. Yeah, they're just hanging back, taking it easy, you know. We'll see what happens. They can't understand why you're in such a rush. If you even said you were in a rush. Look at that, the Eight of Wands. I think that something, strikes them though. Oops. I never do my cards like that. It just wrecks them. Something strikes them. Something. Something hits them in the third eye there. Yeah. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and also the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Does that Wheel of Fortune drive you crazy? All messed up like that? Well, seems like someone's taking a turn. Someone is starting to think more seriously. Okay, that's what that's all about. It's, yeah, like I was saying, like the calmness, the chill attitude, like they have like a Xanax IV drip or something. They're not really worried about anything, you know. It reminds me of those that don't put gas in their car until it's at like a quarter of a tank. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we got time. But something hits them to let them know that, hey, you know, there's two people in this situationship. And while you're cool with it, my subscribers are not. Two tens, right? There's the ending of some sort of a cycle here. I just heard, okay, fine. You want to get married? Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. It'd make you feel better to have that piece of paper. So while they have that attitude, it's kind of also like, feels sort of condescending. Your person may have this attitude where they're like trying to do like this spiritual high ground, and maybe they're trying to act like some sort of a guru. Love is love, and everybody should just love, and let's not put, and hello, are you gonna say hi? No? Say hello. Jack. So of course. Uh, Knight of Cups. Oh, this person's going to bring forth the love. They're going to actually, I'm hearing, prove it. Prove it. Maybe this person has told you before, but they're just not doing much about it. I don't think this person like really flakes too much, but maybe. Look at, boom, boom, boom. I showed you already the Eight of Wands here. Something strikes them. They get a lightning bolt straight to the cranium. What happened? What happened? This probably has their attitude probably has something to do with it, watching their parents, or maybe they didn't have like a married parent, you know, parental unit. The parental unit was not married, and everything worked out just fine for me. Very chill energy though. But yeah, look, there's change. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. Also, you know what? Could be that's getting this person up and dancing and moving around. Could be. It could have something to do with politics. You know, I will not talk about that. But maybe the state of the world is like really freaking them out. Oh, what's this? Oh, sharing. Queen of Fire. This is our mom energy. Oh, they want nurturing. They want to be nurtured. Ooh, they got a good talking to from their mother. Ooh. And even if their mother is no longer on the planet, they can still talk to her. A breakthrough in the control freak. Yeah, some control freak had a breakthrough. Now, while they'll, have that attitude, they can still be a control freak. You know. I said no, so it has to be no. Maybe somebody told them you're a control freak. And they're realizing you're just simply not. Why is it always going to be about you? Why are you so selfish? Why can't you see things from my point of view? Why, you know what I mean? It's double-edged swordsy here. This person cares about you. I think they have love for you. But they also feel like they're teaching you a lesson of some sorts. It's like they're breaking some wild horse, you know what I mean? It's odd. It's really, really odd. Somebody tells them and talks to them and lets them know. Like, you can't run around looking like a hippie. Like, yeah, it's like hippy dippy esque type vibes. And look at this dude. I mean, seriously, it's kind of what it feels like to me. Thank you, Osho Zen Deck, for shooting out an image for me to give to my viewers, because this is exactly. I mean, looks like he just smoked about 3 fields worth of good pot, right? Xanax dripped the whole bit, right? No worries. Don't. Come on. Yeah, just going with the flow. Abundance. Okay, so something to do with money here too, by the way. There's something to do with money. I don't know why. Stability, yeah. Abundance, stability. Looking toward the future. Okay. Yeah, this person is starting to plan for a future now. Whereas before they weren't really doing that. And maybe their actual mother was like, listen, dude, fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting against the rules. They're carefree. Never want to put a label on anything. Um, I'm here, right? One of those types. Oh, you want to know your status? Well, I'm here, aren't I? Well, thank you for gracing me with your presence, mister. Which would, I guess, would be okay, right? As long as they're not gracing everybody else with their presence as well. Oh, but they might be. Two of Swords. There's a choice this person has to make here. Yeah, maybe this person's married. If they're not married to another person, it's like they're married to that idea of being a nonconformist. Fighting against the establishment, fighting against the man. Ace of Cups. Well, I mean, there's love here. I mean, come on. I think we already know that. Excuse me. You know, this person doesn't like tradition. Like, they'd be like the type to say, I'm telling my kids there's no Santa Claus because I'm not going to lie to my kid. You ever hear somebody say that? I have. Why do we need to have a Christmas tree anyway? Because everybody else has one? Why do we need a wedding ring? Because everybody... Why do we need a house? Because everybody else has one. Why do we need gas in the car? You know what I mean? It's fucking... I mean, that's kind of like what I'm feeling here. I do think they snap out of it, though, because while I can dig what this person is saying, or, you know, what they're giving off here, you gotta kind of fit in to it, too. You want somebody that you know is going to be there every night. That's not going to go out and do whore tours every, you know, every other weekend. Four of Pentacles. They're still going to be a little held back, you know, but as far as a commitment and stopping with the situationship, maybe they'll go get a tattoo that says that situationship. I'm in a situationship. Yeah, say that to them. Can you at least commit to that? You freaking nut. The world card. Yeah, the world card keeps showing up all over the damn place. Plus, again, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, oh, the Death card. Yeah, guys, listen. This card keeps showing up. The Death card. And it's in this deck as well. And seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, people are probably just really looking at their life and saying, you know, I need to, I want to change things around. I want to have things a little bit, you know, more comfortable, and a little bit more stable, and know what's going to happen from day to day pretty much. And again, there's something about money here. I don't know if this person runs into a whole bunch of money or things change to where they can be a little bit more financially stable, and that could have been holding them back. But yeah, they had a hair across their ass about the whole idea of commitment, marriage, and the whole thing until somebody sort of clicked them out of it. Okay, so I mean, I think it changes. I really do. You know, you see the softer side of this dude here. So that's what I got for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me stay here on the tubes. It really does. And I appreciate it very much. If you want to ask me about a private reading, go into the description and see my email and ask through that. Or if you want, if you want a reading right away, go ahead and do the Psychic Source deal that I curated for you guys. Okay? Okay. Bye for now. Number 4, the Sacred Journey, a green fluorite. Actually, this might be one of the rainbow ones, because I can see a vein of purple in there, but still, it's mostly green. But anyway, we have the Sacred Journey here, the number 22, from the Gaia Oracle, Life Cycles, Family, and Transformation. Okie doke, let's see. What in the world is going on with this situationship? Oh boy, is this person going to commit? Are they forever going to be a rolling stone? I get rolling stone here. The earthworm and the phoenix. Nice. That color red is standing out for me too. Fire, passion, Leo, Aries, Sag. Alright, so this person has maybe dug themselves into a little earthworm hole, perhaps. If you haven't seen them in a while, they're coming back. Okay? They're coming back way different too. Transformed. The golden egg is at the bottom. Spirit says you can't see them yet. They're going through something. I feel like Spirit's holding them back. Like not allowing it. That does happen. Especially if you're a high viber. If you're somebody who has an extremely high spiritual awareness, ability. Are you helping others? Anything that's going to screw with your ability to help other people, if you are in that capacity and it's spiritually based, okay, what do we got? The wheel again. The Wheel of Fortune. That was in the very last one. The Rose Quartz. A lot of these, excuse me, a lot of these cards, same cards are coming out for everybody. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles as well. Well, they're held back because something's a mess. M-E-S-S, a mess. Okay. Look at, we got the 9 of Cups and we also have the 5 of Pentacles here. Oh, your person's overindulging. They're self-medicating. What's going on? They regret. They regret. They chose something over you recently. Something that was very difficult to get out of. Could have been another relationship, but it also could have been addiction. Too much drinkies, something. Crossroads, 2 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Wow. Well, They've been through a lot, man, and they are fighting to make their way back. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Judgment, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, they're putting themselves back together, guys. Get the Judgment. They get a wake-up call. This is not going to be for everyone, of course, but if you're resonating with this, yeah, your person is fighting. They're fighting their way back out of something here. You are going to get you're going to get a message from them too. If you're sending off healing vibes or healing energy, they're receiving it. Probably probably don't know it's coming from you, but they're getting it. Resurrection. This person's going to resurrect themselves back into your life, and they're going to try and make it work. If you're going to accept them back. And I think they've been down this road before with you, or been down this road before, period. And they understand if you don't trust them. But they look at this, guilt. They've got a lot of guilt here. So it's going to take them a little bit, but laziness. That's the Nine of Cups. Look at it. I told you. What is this guy doing? He's got a martini in his hand. Doesn't have to be drink, but you understand what I mean. Yeah, the glass fell from under his ass. Something happened. Person's probably in rehab somewheres. Flowering, and there you are, right? Sending that healing energy. Look at the glow around this woman, and she's flicking. You can see. I don't know if you can see, but that's what she's doing. The seeds of growth and healing, flowering. Again, with the World, again. This card keeps showing that in the wheel. Well, if you came here, there is no mistaking. Yeah, keep doing it. Okay? Keep going. Silence. Sit in the silence. Send out those vibes. Courage. Have that. Because while I said the seeds, and she's flicking them all around, and even if they land on the concrete, and you're like, this is never going to work. This flower is coming straight out of the concrete. So just keep going. Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. Hold out. I would. Yes. But this person is going through something right now, so they need healing. And they need to do that before they can do anything with you. That's what they need to do. And you are on their list, I would say, of things to do. You know, because they hurt you, right? Ten of Swords, bottom of the deck. They understand, and they do know that. So once they're able to, right now they're surrounding them, or trying to surround themselves with family, going through that transformation, that life cycle. The wheel again, the Wheel of Fortune again. So we get the same cards again. This is going to be a short one because it's kind of short and sweet. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You are going to get communication that brings clarity. Hopefully you're understanding about this and not, well, you didn't come quick enough. You know, please don't do that. But you are going to get a solid offer, of a committed offer from this person. I feel like they'll make it up to you. I really do. And they probably have said it a million times, but I feel like this time is a little different. Something happened. Something happened. Oh, Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck. They realize you fill their fucking cups, right? Infinity sign, top of the deck. And that Again, Ten of Swords, like I just showed you. Yes, they know they hurt you. Yep. And they probably ran around on you too. Three of Swords. Love triangles, third parties. And what just fell? I don't know what it just like slipped right off. Three of Cups, reuniting. Reuniting. I love it. Yeah. In time, with patience. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is my favorite one. Even though it's kind of short, but still my favorite one. Short and sweet. And if you want that private reading with me, I'm more than available. Just go ahead and email me. My email address is in the description. Or if you want something immediately, just go over to Psychic Source website, use my link, and you can get that $20 deal. 40 minutes. Okay, guys. Thank you for subscribing too, by the way. It keeps me here reading for you. Bye.